Hello everyone, welcome to a new episode of Let's Play Forge. We still have a bunch of challenges which we have not yet completed, and we will have to look at these and decide whether we want to do them or not. I don't know what the purpose of these challenges even is, but I guess we might as well try them out. There's the Scarab God challenge, which is the Scarab God has amassed an army of Eternals. I don't know what this means, but let's just check it out. Okay, so this challenge has a very annoying condition apparently. So we start out with Fetid Pools, which enters the battlefield tapped, and when tapping it adds a blue mana or a black mana to my mana pool. My opponent also starts with Fetid Pools on his side of the field. He also starts out with an artifact called God Pharaoh's Gift, which is at the beginning of combat on your turn you may exile a creature card from your graveyard. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. It gains haste until end of turn. And also he starts out with the Scarab God, which is a 5/5 God legendary creature with the effects of, at the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent loses X life and you scry X, where X is the number of zombies you control. And then for 1 black mana, 1 blue mana, and 2 other mana, exile target creature card from a graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. And when the Scarab God dies, return it to its owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step. Oh shit, this looks absolutely fucking terrible. I don't know if I will be able to handle this, ladies and gentlemen. Like, this is looking like a absolutely fucking terrible challenge condition, but I will try to do my best. I will start by summoning Initiate's Companion. He summons Spellweaver Eternal, which is a 2/1 zombie Naga wizard creature with prowess, which means whenever you cast a non-creature spell, this creature gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. And with Afflict 2, which means whenever this creature becomes blocked, defending player loses 2 life. Okay, I think I don't know what he's doing. Okay, let's think about this. I really don't like any of this, honestly. Let's summon Prowling Sepulchre for now. The Scarab God is the one creature I'm the most fearful of, so I really don't want to mess with that. So he does not control any zombies just yet. He summons Amit Eternal, which is a zombie crocodile demon 5/5 creature with Afflict 3. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, put a -1/-1 counter on Amit Eternal, and whenever Amit Eternal deals combat damage to a player, remove all -1/-1 counters from it. And now he's attacking me with the Scarab God. Now I will do everything in my power to block him, just to remove him from the field. And now let's summon Query Howler. Just to... also Query Howler has the ability of when Query Howler enters the battlefield, for each kind of counter on target permanent, put another counter of that kind on it or remove one from it. So let's do this with Amit Eternal to add another -1/-1 counter on it, to bring it down to 3/3, and I think this is fine. So he is attacking me with Amit Eternal, and I will block him with Query Howler now. He summons Dream Stealer, which is a 1/2 human wizard with menace, which means that it can only be blocked by 2 or more creatures. And whenever Dream Stealer deals combat damage to a player, that player discards that many cards. Wait, how many cards do I discard? Is it the number of damage which I take from him, or how many cards do I discard? Whatever. And for 2 black mana and 4 other mana, you may eternalize this card, which means exile this card from your graveyard, and in the process create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 4/4 block zombie human wizard with no mana cost, eternalize only as a sorcery. Okay, that's fine. Let's summon Resilient Kenra for now. When Resilient Kenra enters the battlefield, you may have target creature get +X/+X until the end of turn, where X is Resilient Kenra's power, which in this case is 2. Sure, let's do that with a Resilient Kenra, but I don't think that will matter that much. Yeah, that's about it. Let's end the turn. He summons another Amit Eternal though, which fucking sucks. Okay, let's... which one of these do we want to block? We cannot block Dream Stealer because Dream Stealer has menace, so we might as well block Spellweaver Eternal, I guess. So now, because of Dream Stealer's ability, I have to discard a card. Let's discard an Ambuscade. Let's summon another Quelly Howler. And let's use its ability to put another -1/-1 counter on Amit Eternal. Or I guess that worked. So he summons another Spellweaver Eternal, and now he's attacking me with everything he's got, which really fucking sucks. Okay, let's block the Scarab God, because there's nothing else I can do, and yeah, we still got defeated. So that really sucked. That was a really difficult duel. Like, I really hate the challenges. The challenges are really difficult to deal with, all things considered. Like, you barely have any recourse against them, because the players, my opponent always starts out with really powerful cards already summoned on his side of the field, and I just have to tank the damage. Now he summons Merciless Eternal, which is a 2/2 zombie cleric creature with Afflict 2, and with the effect of, for discarding a card and paying 1 black mana and 2 other mana, Merciless Eternal gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. Okay. And now he's attacking me with the Scarab God, which I will allow his attack to go through. Let's cast Cartouche of Strength on our Prowling Serpopard to give him more power, and let's have him attack the Scarab God to remove him from the field. We do not have the mana to summon Colossal Dreadmaw just yet, so we're kind of screwed. Let's just end our turn. Oh god, this really sucks. This is not really going that well for me. I don't have the mana to handle myself that well. Like, this is just terrible. Yeah, this is over. Like, there's nothing I can do. That was just a terrible fucking challenge. Let's just do a regular duel. I'm so fucking pissed. Like, I'm pissed beyond a belief. Like, the challenges are just such bullshit. They're incredibly difficult as well. Let's summon a Resilient Kenra. So now we're playing against Gideon Marshall Paragon Field, okay? Let's attack him with our resilient camera. He summons Companion of the Trials, which is a 2/2 bird sorcerer creature with flying, and for 1 white mana and 1 other mana, untap target creature. Activate this ability only if you control a Gideon Planeswalker. Okay. Since he's got flying, let's summon a giant spider to be able to block it. And now let's, because giant spider has reach. Now let's attack it with resilient Kenra. And now he's summoning Graceful Cat, which is a 2/2 cat creature with the ability of whenever Graceful Cat attacks, it gets +1/+1 until the end of turn. Let's summon Query Hauler. Not much I can do with Query Hauler's ability, so let's just move on and let's attack him with our Resilient Kenra. He summons a second Graceful Cat and a Glory Bound Initiate, which is a 3/1 human warrior creature with the ability of you may exert Glory Bound Initiate as it attacks. When you do, it gets +1/+3 and gains lifelink until the end of turn. Okay. Let's summon Bitter Blade. Actually, no. Let's cast Ambuscade on Query Hauler to have it attack his Glory Bound Initiate, because Glory Bound Initiate is a pretty decent card and I don't want to risk anything with it. We'll attack him once again with Resilient Kenra. He will summon another Companion of the Trials, which is quite nice. Let's give Gift of Strength to Query Hauler. And now let's attack him with both Resilient Kenra and with Query Hauler. He will block our Resilient Kenra with Graceful Cat, which will destroy it, but you know, that's the way things go. Let's summon a Scaled Behemoth now, because we have the mana for it. And now let's attack him with Query Hauler once again. He will block us with both Graceful Cat and Companion of the Trials. So let's remove Companion of the Trials from his side of the field because he's got flying and that's pretty nasty. Excellent. He casts Gideon's Resolve, which is an enchantment, which has the effect of when Gideon's Resolve enters the battlefield, you may search your library and or graveyard for a card named Gideon Martial Paragon, reveal it, and put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Okay. So he did grab a Gideon Martial Paragon and has it in his hand now, but that won't do him much good because we're already dominating the battlefield. Yeah, this is pretty much over for him. Let's just Alpha Strike him. He is in a bad position. He casts Gideon Martial Paragon, but it's already too late for him. I'm not even going to bother to read that card's effects because we already won. So we took out from his deck an Electrify card, which is an instant card with the effect of Electrify deals 4 damage to target creature. Okay. So that was easy. I really love winning in this game. Let's keep this hand. This is a really wonderful hand to have. He summons Nefcrop Entangler, which is a 2/1 human warrior creature with trample, and with the ability of you may exert Nefcrop Entangler as it attacks. When you do, it gets +1/+2 until the end of turn. Sure, why not? You will attack us with his Nefcrop Entangler, and he does exert it. And now he's summoned Companion of the Trials as well. Interesting. Let's summon a Prowling Cephalopard. Now he's attacking us with Companion of the Trolls, and because it's a flying creature, we cannot block him with our Prowling Cephalopard. Well, what we can do is use ambuscade on our prowling serpopard to have it attack his companion of the trials and destroy it. And now let's use it to attack him. He will use his Necrop Entangler to attack us, and also he summons Sparring Mummy, which is a free zombie creature with the ability of when Sparring Mummy enters the battlefield, untap target creature. Okay. Let's summon a Thriving Rhino. And now let's attack him with Prowling Serpopard. He will block our Prowling Serpopard with his Sparring Mummy. But they will just kill each other. Let's summon another Prowling Serpopard, and now let's attack him with Thriving Rhino. He summoned an Uncrop Crasher, which is a 3/2 Minotaur Warrior creature with haste, and with the ability of you may exert Uncrop Crasher as it attacks. When you do, target creature can't block this turn. Okay, let's summon Resilient Kenra. And let's add another Thriving, no, that's, let's add the +2/+2 to Thriving Rhino with Resilient Kenra until the end of turn. And now let's attack him with our Thriving Rhino. That was worth it. We have a lot of mana, but not that many creatures to control. So I'll just alpha strike him with everything we've got. He will he will try to block our creatures with his Necrop Entangler and Uncrop Crasher, but those got eliminated anyway. He cast Trial of Zeal, which has the effects of when Trial of Zeal enters the battlefield, it deals 3 damage to target creature or player, and when a cartouche enters the battlefield under your control, return Trial of Zeal to its owner's hand. Okay. Look how much mana we have, but we have no creatures to make use of it. He's only at 1 life left. Let's summon a Query Hauler, and we just won. Like, there's just no mistake about it. We just fucking won. That was easy. Let's grab a card from Ammo Kit, and yeah, we get some stuff. We get Gideon's Resolve from him, which is a nice card. And we also get this stuff. Decision Paralysis. Tap up to 2 target creatures. Those creatures don't untap until their controller's next untap step. Interesting. But anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to get in touch with me, I have a Mastodon account as well as a Matrix room where you can join. So please feel free to get in touch with me using those means. The details of which you can find in the description of this video. And in the meantime, I'll see you guys next time.